Hey guys, it's me Saida and welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Saida. I post a lot of different videos on my YouTube channel. I'm well known to be the person or the girl who speaks 7 languages. And welcome! Don't forget to subscribe. Here's a Q&A video because I asked you guys on Instagram to be asking me any questions that you would like to be asking me. Questions are going to be answered in either Malay or English. Dua-dua pun kita akan cakap. So let's get right into it. And yeah, awak mix apa sebenarnya? I tahu question ni dapat banyak sangat daripada dulu sampai hari ni. So let me just clear this out. Mak saya dah Cina, so she's full Chinese mualaf daripada ibu. So bukan keturunan whatsoever. Dia memang Cina ibu. So, dia punya main language is Cantonese. And my father pula ialah orang Melayu, but keturunan orang Jawa and Boyan. Something sangat-sangat rare. We're a very mixed family, but I'll just go easy on this and just say Malay and Chinese, that's all. How many languages do you actually speak? So this is also something that I need to clear up because I know that everyone keeps asking me this question, and I speak a total of 7 languages. All 7 languages include German, Swiss German, English, Malay, French, Italian, and Mandarin. But there are 4 languages that I speak fluently. So those are German, Swiss German, which is completely different than normal German, English, and Malay. So those are the 4 languages that I speak fluently. And the other 3 are just languages that I speak and understand, but less fluent. So hope you guys get me on that. Next question is boyfriend. Wow, boyfriend and question mark. I tak tahu nak jawab soalan, but all I can say is I prefer to keep my life private. So if you guys know, you know, but if you don't, you don't. So I guess that's just how simple I can put it. Why semua video cakap English je, susah nak faham? I dah cakap banyak kali dah. I penat nak menerangkan kenapa I cakap bahasa English. Saya dah boleh je nak cakap bahasa Melayu, tak ada masalah pun. Saya dah boleh nak berhubung dan nak bercakap bahasa Melayu. Tak ada slang pelik-pelik, tak boleh. Even though saya dah lahir dekat Switzerland and saya dah lahir and dibesarkan dekat sana selama 15 tahun pun, saya dah still boleh cakap bahasa Melayu, tak ada masalah apa pun. It's just kenapa saya dah prefer cakap bahasa English, sebab I have friends all over the world. So to be entertaining most of my friends, saya dah nak benda tu sampai dekat orang. So it's easy for everyone to understand because English is the main language of the whole world. So I got friends from Switzerland yang akan faham, people from Malaysia, friends from New Zealand, from Australia, and from other places. So yeah, it's just easier that way. But saya dah still bercakap bahasa Melayu. Awak pakai skincare apa? Drop skincare routine please. Okay, kat sini I nak jelaskan bahawa I just nak cakap I tak ada specific skincare routine, and my life is not based on skincares or skincare routine or whatever it is, as you know, an expensive skincare that I use, this and that. No, it's not. I think my life is just more on how I take care of my skin, meaning cleaning my skin after have makeup all day before I go to bed. Use less makeup because I don't actually use makeup when I go out, just very rarely or on videos, so that you don't see me like as if I am a zombie. And I think the overall thing that I do is just drinking a lot of water. So my go-to water is alkaline water. I have been drinking alkaline water for a year now. And also I drink lemon water and ambil wuduk, because bagi saya ambil wuduk tu adalah satu perkara yang paling penting. And if you guys nak tahu rahsia mengambil wuduk tu, kita niatkan dalam hati setiap langkah yang kita buat tu. Contoh kita nak cuci muka kan, so dalam hati kita niat, ya Allah ya Tuhanku, pancarkanlah cahaya ke atas wajahku, biarlah bersinar-sinar, biarlah berseri-seri, biarlah cahaya nur sentiasa dipancarkan kepada wajah. So meaning kemana-mana pun kita pergi, orang rasa senang bila dengar kita bercakap, ataupun rasa senang bila tengok muka kita, tak ada rasa macam dull skin or anything like that. So I think itu panjang sangat nak cover, but yeah, that is a part of it yang I boleh cerita. So no, I don't have expensive skincares yang I take care of. It's just more towards organic stuff, natural skin masks that I do all the time. So that's basically it. Yeah. Next question is, say something in German please. Okay. Heute haben wir namens Saida und ja, eigentlich weiß ich nicht, was ich sagen soll, weil du hast mir eben nicht gesagt, was ich sagen soll. Also vielleicht kann ich einfach nur sagen, ja, mein Name ist Saida, ich bin 23 Jahre alt und ich lebe in Malaysia und ich würde so gerne jetzt wieder zurück in die Schweiz, aber leider kann ich das nicht. Ja. Sekarang buat apa je? Basically, I have a lot of things yang I do. I think you guys know that I have already released my second single, iaitu Usah Kau Kembali, sebuah lagu yang telah dikompos, ditulis liriknya oleh Saida sendiri, juga dengan bantuan sahabat baik Saida iaitu Ashraf, and also inspired by my dad, of course, because my dad, we work together, so apa-apa pun kita buat sama-sama, so lagu pun kita cipta sama-sama kebanyakan masanya. After dah release single ni apa semua, Saida lebih fokus on Saida punya business. Saida ada product and brand cosmetics sendiri. If you guys tak tahu lagi, go and check it out on Instagram. So it's called Sugar & Co. It's a brand that I created and everything is handmade, vegan and cruelty free, lip glosses, skincare, body scrub. So go and check it out if you are interested. I guess that's what I'm doing right now. Susah tak belajar banyak bahasa? Ini pun satu soalan yang saya dah dapat banyak sangat di kalangan ramai orang, especially masa saya dah balik Malaysia and saya dah migrate ke Malaysia. I think ini satu soalan yang ramai sangat orang tanya. Macam mana cakap short answer is yes. Memang susah, tapi depending on the situation. Okay, contoh ni macam Saida bernasib baik sebab Saida lahir dekat luar negara. So Saida lahir dekat Switzerland. Saida dibesarkan dengan bahasa. So Saida memang daripada lahir memang Saida dah diintroducekan bahasa Jerman tu with friends from all over the world. I mean, Switzerland is a place that has a lot of different people, a lot of different ethnicities. So most of my friends are Italian. Ada daripada Thailand, daripada Vietnam, daripada Serbia, Russia, Italy. So kita lebih senang nak pick up language daripada age yang kecil. Tapi kalau nak kata susah ke tak belajar, yes susah, especially kalau kita dah berumur 20 lebih ataupun 20 plus. It just makes it a lot harder untuk nak belajar tu, because I think, you know, kita punya brain dah tak absorb as much as we did when we were younger. And yeah, but still I wouldn't say it's a thing that you shouldn't do. It's something that you should definitely try out, you know, learn a new language, because I know many of you are probably learning Korean, French, German, so do learn them. My tip for you guys, siapa yang nak belajar bahasa, ialah cari orang yang akan cakap bahasa itu saja. So katakan kalau you guys nak belajar Korean, cari orang yang cakap Korean dengan you guys sentiasa. So meaning tak ada dia nak translatekan sesuatu ke untuk mengelakkan kita jadi manja ataupun malas. So itu salah satu tip yang saya ada untuk siapa-siapa yang nak belajar bahasa kat luar sana. Saya tahu ramai yang akan nak pergi kelas lah, ramai yang akan, you know, nak pergi kelas, nak pergi belajar dekat kelas. Bagi saya kelas ni tak efficient sangat daripada kita actually bercakap dengan orang yang boleh cakap bahasa tu. So ya, itu yang saya pentingkan sangat. Cari orang yang boleh cakap bahasa tu, and korang pun tak boleh malas, kena cakap bahasa tu juga sesusah mana pun. So try that out, okay? Do you really live alone? Sorry for asking. Yes, I do. I moved out of my parents' house around almost 5 months ago. I moved out of the state. Yeah, and I live alone. I pay my bills by myself, so my parents don't pay anything for me. They literally just don't dump in any kind of money. And I don't ask them to, and I don't want to. I am a person who lives very independently most of the time. All of the money is basically from me, myself, and I. So I haven't really talked about it yet on social media or on YouTube. I might do a house tour of mine, maybe one day. We'll see how that goes. Sekarang dah kurang aktif ke IG and YouTube. Miss your contents. I know I have been out of social media for quite some time now, and that is, I think, referring back to the main reason in which I actually told you guys the reason why I actually didn't post anything or just not that active anymore on social media is definitely because I think ever since I moved out from my parents' house on my own, I really kind of appreciate the time that I have for myself. I didn't really think it was necessary for me to post anything on social media, to be Insta famous or anything. It just doesn't really matter to me that much anymore. Yeah, I was trying to keep my life more private back then, but I hope I get to jump back into YouTube very soon. So yeah. Which language do you prefer speaking? The language that I prefer speaking generally is definitely English. I think with most of my friends, I speak whatever my friends speak, Malay, but I think for me, myself and I'd say English would be a decent language for me to speak generally. Also, German is a beautiful language. It might sound really rough, but it's a beautiful language if you actually, can speak it. So I think English and German is something that is very decent. Congrats on your latest single. I dah dengar berulang kali, part nangis tu tak boleh lah. Ya, memang tak boleh. Serious guys. Part saya film Usaha Kau Kembali tu, the hardest part was definitely the crying scene. So if you guys tengok the first beginning of the scene di mana Saida actually macam lah break up dengan Saida punya boyfriend daripada Switzerland, which is very interesting. You guys kena pergi tengok. Saida actually cakap bahasa Jerman, dialog bahasa Jerman dengan kawan Saida, and kawan Saida tu sebenarnya daripada kecil lagi, but dia break up dengan Saida. Meanwhile, Saida tengah on call and Skype dengan dia. It's a very sad scene because it's also the hardest one. Daripada a very high state of excitement untuk nak cerita dengan dia about my day, and all of a sudden dia just cut Saida and just cakap dia nak break up. So I think that was the hardest thing. Switching emotions from a very high state, you nak ketawa and cerita tu dalam keadaan excited sangat, tiba-tiba just complete breakdown and cry. And lagi susah especially bila orang tengok kan, and the cameraman just zoom in dekat muka kita and pastikan air mata tu jatuh secara ikhlas, face expression. So part tu memang sedih sangat. I think everyone yang bercinta long distance relationship ni boleh relate kepada benda ni, or not even a long distance relationship, but the part yang you never knew what was wrong with your relationship, and all of a sudden the person that you like so much just breaks up with you for whatever reason the person has, and they break up pula secara mengejut kan. I'll put a link down below so you guys boleh click on the link and watch my second single, which is Usaha Kau Kembali. Where do you prefer to live, Swiss or Malaysia? This is a very interesting question actually. The place that I would prefer to live, because susah lah nak membahagikan, this life. Places in the world always have pros and cons. So Malaysia is a nice country to live in for shopping, food. Generally, I love the nightlife of Malaysia. The nightlife in Malaysia is it's just amazing. Like all the lights in KL, and you get to go to Mama's store at any time you want. Whereas there are some things lacking in Malaysia that I just don't really prefer. Switzerland, I think Switzerland is a very beautiful country. It's a country that I feel very open with, because I guess it's just because I was born there. So my mindset and my mentality is totally different. Europeans' mentality is totally different to United States or Australia or Canada. We all have different mentalities. So European mentality is something very different, and I like the Swiss mentality more than the Malaysian ones. And I love the education system there. Everything is just clean. It's just easier to get quality food. I think economically wise, I would prefer staying in Switzerland 100%, and with my friends, everything. So I would say 60% Switzerland and 40% Malaysia. So guys, don't get me wrong, I bukan orang yang tak ingat own country, whatever. This is just my opinion, and I hope you guys respect my opinion on that. Do you watch any K-dramas? Hehe, by the way, you look like Crystal Jung lah. I don't know who's Crystal Jung, honestly. I got no idea. Semua orang tanya, if I do watch K-dramas. So there's this thing, I used to hate Korean dramas a lot. I never watched Korean dramas. But I think one Korean drama that really got to me recently, and the one that I watched very recently, is True Beauty. I think it's an amazing show. It's also something that I could watch again and again. It also has things regarding my past, when I was young, when I was in school. Having two people like me at the same time was a very nice feeling. So I guess I could totally relate to True Beauty. And I like the way the show goes, the fact that she's accepted by her lover, how she is and not the way she looks like. So I think that is one thing that is really nice about True Beauty. I don't know about you guys, I am still contemplating between Han Seo-jun or Lee Soo-ho. Let me know which group you are in, because it's so hard to decide which one. But yeah, saying that I look like Crystal Jung. I've got no idea, but thank you. I hope she's a beautiful person. I might be googling her later on. So thank you. How's life? Hope it's all good, yo. If you're asking me if I'm doing okay or not right now, I would say I am okay, but I've been not feeling well today. I think it's because of the heat that is going on right now in Malaysia. It's extremely hot. I don't know if it's just me, but I think it's generally everyone feeling that way. So I've been having headaches, and I've been feeling kind of nauseous, and saying I don't really feel as good today, but I feel great almost every day. So thanks for asking. Life is good. I put away all of the nasty lockdowns and all that stuff, which is something that I really hate of talking about, but yeah, so far life is good. So thank you for asking. That's a very genuine question of you. Favorite Malaysian food? Wow, what is my favorite Malaysian food though? I love a lot of Malaysian foods. I think that is the main attraction of everyone coming to Malaysia. So I would say my favorite Malaysian food would be, so we're talking about Malaysian kan, so Malaysian terbahagi kepada Indian, Chinese and Babanyunian and Malay. Say saya dah suka makan Babanyunian food, so meaning my acho, my great grandma was a Babanyunian, so she used to cook a lot of Babanyunian foods like apa tu kita panggil otak-otak, tapi otak-otak yang traditionally made by Babanyunian. So dia lipat dalam daun pandan. Most aromatic food yang I suka is definitely Babanyunian food lah. Makanan yang sangat wangi, and dia ada kaitan dengan bunga and flowers a lot, so I really love that. Other than that, dishes that I really love, I say roti canai. I suka makan roti canai, and my roti canai I suka roti telur bawang cheese. So kalau I pergi kedai mamak, I suka order roti telur bawang cheese, char kway teow, teh panas, and teh oisin. So itu I think basic Malaysian food lah yang I suka, and also of course nasi lemak. Malaysian culture and Swiss culture, what do you like about them? So Malaysian culture and Swiss culture is something totally different. I couldn't compare because both of them sangat-sangat lain. I suka Malaysian culture because everyone is very warm. So Malaysians are very soft spoken, lebih lembut, maksudnya lembut lah kan dalam segi percakapan, lebih warm, dia tak aggressive and dia tak rude. And saya dah suka culture Malaysia yang, you know, together, everything kita makan sama-sama, lebih open kepada makan malam-malam. Yelah, kita boleh makan at any time yang kita nak, so kita nak makan bila-bila masa pun kita boleh makan, kat tengah malam tak ada masalah. So it's, I think that is the culture yang I suka lah. So, no one will judge you for whatever time you eat or whatever. The beautiful thing about Malaysia is definitely having 5 different bangsa bersatu dalam satu negara, which is something really rare. Seeing Chinese, Indians and Malay Babanyunians gathering together, we are the only country that has that, so that is beautiful. Having a very cultural part of Malaysia, like mixed, is very nice. So yeah, that is a part of Malaysia that I really like. Swiss culture pula, I enjoy Swiss culture sebab kita sangat-sangat direct. So I think ramai orang sebenarnya takut bila orang jumpa Saida, mesti orang semua kata Saida ni seram lah, sebab Saida kalau tak suka sesuatu mesti Saida terus cakap. Yes, memang betul. I think Malaysian culture, satu benda yang Saida tak berapa gemar is orang suka cakap belakang. So meaning dia tak direct dekat depan-depan, dia tak suka cakap depan-depan. If dia ada problem, dia prefer untuk simpan benda tu and cakap belakang. So for me, Saida ni jenis orang yang apa masalah Saida cakap depan-depan. If tak kira lah my boss ke, my parents ke, my friends ke, anyone yang Saida berhadapan, Saida akan terus cakap depan-depan. So if Saida tak suka tu, Saida akan cakap boleh tak kita tukar, because Saida memang tak suka. Ataupun kalau Saida tak suka dengan seseorang specifically, Saida akan memang jelaskan lah. So apa masalah awak sebenarnya, saya memang tak suka cara awak macam gini, kalau awak ada masalah kita boleh selesai dulu. So that is my way, and the Swiss culture yang I suka. Everyone is open-minded and tak ada mentality yang jealous dengan kejayaan orang lain, you know. So those kind of things memang tak ada. So I think that is the one thing that I appreciate so much about Swiss. And of course, the education system, cara kita sekolah kat sana is very different. I think I can get to that topic in a different video, di mana saya dah boleh cerita sepenuhnya macam mana keadaan kat Swiss. I enjoy the openness. I enjoy the fact that everything is about quality, not quantity tapi quality. So quality friends, quality food, quality places, quality products. So tak ada benda-benda macam scamming or whatever. Yeah, that is a part of the Swiss culture that I like a lot. Dekat rumah cakap bahasa apa ya? Dekat rumah saya dah cakap bahasa Melayu with my dad. Dengan my mom saya dah cakap English and Mandarin sometimes, depending on the situation, because I'm the only sibling that basically speaks Mandarin. My brother and my sister don't really speak any Mandarin. They don't understand anything at all, which makes it easier for me to speak with my mom. So if, you know, we're speaking about something they probably won't understand. I speak German, Swiss German with my brother, and yeah, so I guess we have this cultural thing at my home where we speak 3 different languages. I mean 4 different languages. So dekat rumah memang kita campur-campur lah, kita apa saja yang kita nak cakap, kita cakap. Okay, last question is talent or hobbies terpendam. Talent or hobbies terpendam, antara ni saya rasa hobi yang saya dah ada. Saya dah memang masak. Mungkin ramai tak tahu, sebenarnya ayah saya ialah chef, tapi saya bukan orang yang belajar benda daripada orang. So I am naturally gifted, alhamdulillah, boleh nak masak macam-macam jenis makanan. Walaupun tak perlu tengok resepi pun, I can nail the recipe. Other than that, yeah, singing, I play the guitar, I play the piano, I also play the flute. That's the music part. I actually dance too. Bakat terpendam is definitely gymnastics. I think ramai orang tak tahu sebenarnya saya dah ialah gymnast, meaning dekat Swiss dulu saya dah akan masuk acrobatic gymnastics. I used to be the captain of the basketball team in Switzerland for the girls group, of course. I master in bowling as well, archery. I think the talent that I have is just basically being able to do something and learning fast. Bila saya dah belajar something, saya dah akan boleh belajar benda tu dengan cepat, and saya dah akan mahirkan benda tu dengan sangat-sangat cepat. So I think itulah bakat terpendam. Senang cerita lah, put away everything else, itulah bakat terpendam sebenarnya. That was basically all questions. Thank you so much for all of your questions. There are some people who ask similar questions, so I mean I letak sekali je lah, so senang nak kira because it's the same question after all. So I want to say thank you everyone for watching. So stay tuned because there's gonna be more videos coming up, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Follow Saida on social media. I'm gonna put the link in the description down below, and of course jangan lupa to subscribe. I think itu benda paling penting. So thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.